If you're receiving no power to your modular mix-on-demand unit, the MMOD pump, what you need to do is check the fuse at the rear of the MMOD unit and make sure you replace it with only 15 amp fuses. And you can also inspect the power connection. Remember that the MMOD unit is connected to the main power switch, so it will not receive power unless the main power switch is on. If you're having a hard time priming your MMOD unit, especially if it's been sitting for a while, what you want to do first is check for loose fittings or hose damage between the supply tank and the MMOD. You also want to inspect the inline strainer filter. If it's full, it could be restricting the flow to the MMOD. And finally, inspect the prime valve for 90-degree rotation. If that doesn't work, you're going to want to force prime the unit. What you'll want to do is add a small amount of water into the feed line and then a shot of compressed air into the line to restart the pump prime. What should you do if you have excessive pressure coming to the MMOD unit? If the pressure exceeds 125 psi, the unit needs to be turned off immediately. Then you should check all return lines to the tank for blockages or pinched lines. What should you do if you're not receiving any flow to the 1/4 inch line? The first thing you want to do is open the needle valve to its maximum setting on the rotometer and run the spray gun to remove any kind of particles that may have stuck in the rotometer. Second, you want to examine all the parts, including the spray gun, to make sure there are no blockages. Finally, examine the hose for any kinks or pinch spots that could be restricting the flow to the 1/4 inch line. The best way to keep your MMOD unit running is to follow proper daily maintenance and winterizing procedures. For daily maintenance, the MMOD should be flushed with water after each use. Additionally, remember to examine and clean the inlet supply line and the 50 mesh inline filter. And finally, examine all housing and inlet and outlet connections for any kind of damage or problems. Always remember, you can never allow the MMOD unit to run dry. Winterizing is very important for the gate MMOD. Properly winterizing the gate MMOD is important to ensure safe storage during the winter months. Following these few steps will take a little extra effort and energy now, but will make sure that the unit will run properly in the spring. The first thing to do is to flush the MMOD unit with clean water. Then drain the tank and open all valves. Run the pump till the MMOD is drained of liquid. Run TruGreen approved antifreeze through the MMOD long enough to reach any hoses or booms. And finally, store any removable parts in a clean and dry space. Cover all openings to the MMOD before you store it for winter.